With a rich history spanning more than 2,000 years, Cologne is a cultural hub and a university city on the Rhine. Roman remnants may be seen in the captivating Romano-Germanic Museum and the medieval Romanesque cathedrals in Cologne, which formerly oversaw a province. One of the greatest Western places to visit in Cologne, which is conveniently accessible from other big cities in a few hours. The variety of activities available in Cologne is unquestionably impressive. History aficionados and art lovers will adore Cologne since it has so many beautiful structures with fascinating histories, and it's a great spot to find masterpieces by artists like Pablo Picasso. Do you want to visit Cologne? Great! Here are the top 10 locations in Western Germany that you should see on your trip. Let's start with number 10, Flora and Botanical Garden. More than 10,000 different plant species may be found at the 11.5-acre Flora and Botanical Garden, which was built in the 19th century next to the riverfront in Rhine, a neighborhood of Cologne. You may take a stroll through this open-air park to discover more about the many species, or just to take in the stunning and vibrant flowers that are arranged in formal beds during the growing season. The tropical surroundings of the greenhouses and the palm house are pleasant year-round and available year-round. The Flora, a historic structure that holds flower exhibitions, concerts, and events, provides an attractive background to the gardens. Number 9. Cologne Chocolate Museum. The Cologne Chocolate Museum first appeared when the Stolwerk chocolate factory was purchased by Hans Imhoff in 1972. He found a waste bin full of damaged equipment, packaging, and other leftovers from the chocolate production process. He was therefore motivated to start conserving and repairing these as the foundation for the museum. Present-day exhibitions trace the whole production of chocolate, from the bean to the packaged final product. Interactive exhibits, collections of molds, vintage chocolate boxes and wrappers, free samples from the chocolate fountain, and interactive displays are just a few of the highlights. You may even observe a functional production line where chocolate is being manufactured. Even better, you can create your chocolate bar to take home. Number 8. Cable car to get a bird's-eye view of Cologne. The Cologne Cable Car has transported millions of passengers since it opened in 1957 as the first cable car in Europe to span a river, in this instance, the Rhine. Of course, the views, especially those of the Old Town and Cologne Cathedral, are the main attraction. Visit the Cologne Telecommunications Tower for additional breathtaking views. Colonius, as it is commonly called, is 243 meters tall and is situated northwest of Cologne's Old Town. It has a fantastic observation platform and a rotating restaurant. The remarkable modern structure, Cologne Triangle, on Autoplatz, also includes a panoramic observation deck. Number 7. Cologne Zoological Gardens. Founded in 1860, Cologne Zoo is one of Germany's oldest zoological gardens. Evidence of its age can be seen in its fine collection of 19th-century menagerie buildings, including its Moorish-style elephant house and an old birdhouse that's now home to chimps and resembles a traditional Russian church. Other highlights include Ape Island, with its mock rainforest, a well-stocked aquarium, and an excellent big cat enclosure. There's also a unique biotope habitat where visitors can view the animals through glass without bars. One of the most appealing features of the zoo is that you can see its history and attitudes toward zoos unfold over the years, with modern facilities retrofitted into historic buildings of the original menagerie. Number 6. NS Documentation Center. Visit the NS Documentation Center of the city of Cologne if you're interested in learning more about life under the Nazis and its aftermath. This significant monument provides a frank description of the atrocities committed by the National Socialist regime, particularly as they affected the people of Cologne. The center, also known as NS Doc, is a hybrid memorial site, interactive museum, and research institution that is housed in the real Gestapo jail. The sensation of going inside the real jail cells in the basement, where the writing of convicts is carved into the walls, is the most terrifying. By using individual tales, the center aims to humanize the consequences of the police state on both Germans and the occupied nations. Number 5. The Walraf Richards and Ludwig Museums. When in Cologne, art enthusiasts should visit both the Ludwig Museum and the Walraf Richards Museum. These two outstanding galleries provide a large selection of European paintings to examine, and they are housed in one of the city's more recent architectural constructions. The paintings of Rembrandt, Manet, Renoir, Liebel, Liebermann, and Slevogt are particularly noteworthy. The Cologne School's work is particularly well represented at the Walraf Museum, whereas modern and contemporary painting is the emphasis of the Ludwig. The Agfa Photohistorama, located in the same building, features exhibits of photos and cameras dating as far back as 1840. Columba, the art gallery of the Archdiocese of Cologne, is also noteworthy for its collection of artwork and artifacts. Number 4. Rhine River Cruise. It would be a pity to visit this lovely city without taking a boat trip on the Rhine to see it and the surrounding river landscapes. You'll receive unmatched views of the most significant Cologne monuments during an hour-long sightseeing cruise, including the Hohenzollern Bridge, the Old Town's charming houses, and the Cathedral's twin spires. The Rhine River Evening Panorama Cruise, a leisurely 2-hour tour to view the city lit up, is one of the most popular things to do in Cologne at night. On the 3-hour Cologne Rhine River dinner cruise, you may even take in the scenery while dining from a buffet of local favorites. Number 3. Cologne City Hall. The ancient City Hall of Cologne is one of the area's top attractions. It is the oldest public structure of its kind in Germany and was constructed in 1573. It has a long history that goes back more than 900 years. The structure you see now shows a variety of architectural influences since it served as the center of the governing elite during the Middle Ages. These comprise the main structure from the 14th century, the tower from the 15th century, and a loggia and cloister in the Renaissance style. Even the 20th century influences, as evident in the atrium, are attractive. Other attractions of City Hall are the Gothic statues of 8 prophets and 9 good heroes in the Hansasaal, also known as the Hanseatic Hall. Its ringing carillon, which plays 3 times daily, is very noteworthy. Number 2. Historic Old Town Cologne. You'll pass through the charming Old Town of Cologne as you stroll around the city's many ancient churches and museums. Along with historic buildings like Great St. Martin, there are innumerable streets lined with old houses, many of which are now boutique stores, galleries, cafes, and restaurants. You will have plenty of opportunities to take in beautiful sights as you navigate this old city, thanks to the numerous nice walks that run along the Rhine. The various monuments and fountains that dot the region will also leave you in awe. A portion of your time should be dedicated to touring the Old Town's archaeological zone, which is home to several old ruins and antiquities. And last but not least, number 1. Majestic Cologne Cathedral. The towering feature of the city is the Cologne Cathedral, which is close to the left bank of the Rhine. This magnificent building is known in full as the Cathedral of St. Peter and St. Mary. It was considered the most ambitious construction effort of the Middle Ages and is now one of the greatest cathedrals in all of Europe. Construction began in 1248. A sight to behold while traveling to this vibrant city, the cathedral's spectacular interior is just as remarkable as its 157-meter-tall twin towers. The cathedral, which has a surface area of 6,166 square meters and a towering dome supported by 56 pillars, is crammed with treasures. These include the local goldsmith's reliquary of the 3 kings from the 12th century. Now it's time to wind up the video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Travel Advisor for more travel guides.